everyone, Darkside Phil here, and welcome to the weekend preview for March 17th, 2013. And this week is going to be a little bit different than previous weeks where my girlfriend Panda Lee had visited me. I'm going to explain why, because of the adaptation of doing live streaming every day and direct capture over the past 2 weeks, which I know was a huge change and a lot of people are still getting used to it and adapting. I now find myself in a unique position because live streaming every day, I usually do 2 sessions, one from around roughly, anywhere from 1 to 1:30 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time up to around 5:30. And then I take a break to upload some footage, and then around 8 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I usually stream till about 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night. So, just thinking about that, wow, that's a good, 4 hours on the first stream, and then probably about 2 to 2.5 hours on the second stream. So I'm recording about anywhere from 6 to maybe 6.5 hours of footage every day. Now, as you know, with YouTube, I have reduced the amount of uploads that I'm doing every day. The most videos that I upload in one day would probably be between, say, maybe 20 to 30, okay? Previously, last year and other years, if I was playing a game and I was playing it from start to finish, I might upload like 50 parts in a day. It would be insane. No one could keep up with that amount of footage. And also what I'm striving to do is to split my footage so that I'm not always only uploading one game every day. I'm usually uploading multiple playthroughs, so that way if you don't like one particular game, hopefully you like the other one and there's something for everybody to watch, okay? So that's been the goal this year. And since now I'm uploading less, but I'm streaming, which is allowing me to record a lot of footage every day, I found myself with a surplus of footage, okay? So, for example, all the live streaming I did this week, I actually beat God of War Ascension about 2 days before I was able to upload the ending. I actually started StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm several days before I even had a chance to even think about uploading the footage to YouTube, and as of right now, there still is no footage of the game on YouTube, okay? So I have a surplus of footage that I'm accumulating. And this is a good thing. So let me explain. Right now, accumulated up. Well, first of all, today, if you didn't see yet, over on DSP Gaming, it was like kind of an odds and ends day. A lot of stuff that had been saved up that people wanted to see, but I hadn't had a good chance to fit it in. So, for example, I uploaded 9 matches of multiplayer gameplay from God of War Ascension. People wanted to see what was the gameplay look like in the retail game. So that was uploaded. Also, a PlayStation Home run-through. That's right. This week, live streaming, I went to PlayStation Home. This is something that I do every year, and this year people requested it like heavily. Were you going to do it? When are you going to do it? So I finally made the time to do it this week. So I uploaded that to DSP Gaming. And then, way back on Wednesday of this week was the debut of Darkstalkers Resurrection. It came out on Xbox Live. Now, at the time, my second stream for that day was of Darkstalkers, but I was busy uploading my 2 major playthroughs for the week, and so I never had a chance to upload the videos. I actually have 47 matches of Darkstalkers gameplay, okay? So what I did is I took some of those matches and I uploaded them today to DSP Gaming, but I avoided uploading all of them. The last thing I want to do is, yes, I know they're short, they're like, what, 2-3 minutes each, but I don't want to upload 47 new videos and then all of a sudden someone's entire inbox is completely fucking spammed with my videos. So I uploaded some of them, and what I'm going to do is over the course of this week, every day I'll be gradually uploading a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, so that people don't get burnt out from it, but at the same time you get a little bit of a feed of it every day, okay? So that was what I uploaded today to DSP Gaming. Now going forward this week it's going to be unique, because I have several playthroughs now that I've advanced that I'm going to be continuing and or starting on DSP Gaming. But this week is an oddball week because Panda Lee is coming to visit me. And what that means is that I actually need to play the new release, which is Gears of War Judgment, pretty hardcore on Tuesday and some on Wednesday to try to get enough footage that I beat the campaign of the game at the very minimum in a day and a half there of playing it, but also possibly doing some multiplayer, but I don't know if that's going to be possible with the time restraints that I have, okay? So let me explain. On Monday, here's the schedule, okay? On Monday, to start the day, I'll probably upload some of my playthrough of StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. Because at that point, I'll have had 2 to 3 days of footage accumulated already, and I'll be wanting to upload some of that. So I'll probably start the day with that. Then for my first stream, what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do the Sleeping Dogs DLC that came out this past week that I did not have a chance to do. I didn't even know it was coming out. No one even told me about it until the thing was already released. From what everyone's saying, it's actually a really good story-based DLC for the game. It's something that I'm really interested in, but I just didn't have a chance to do it in this past week. So I'm going to, my first live stream on Monday will be the Sleeping Dogs DLC. I don't even know what it's called. Year of the Snake or something? I don't know. But that's going to be my first live stream. Then when I take a break after the first live stream, I'm going to be uploading either more StarCraft or the continuation of Metal Gear Solid 4, the retro replay, because at this point I've actually beaten the game. Today, one of my streams that I did today was I beat Metal Gear Solid 4. So I have all the footage set up, or saved up, I just need to continue the playthrough. So I'll be continuing that playthrough, okay? So then the final stream will be of more StarCraft II Heart of the Swarm campaign. So I know it's so confusing because I'm doing so much in one day, so let's recap. Start the day with some StarCraft II Heart of the Swarm campaign footage. The first stream will be the Sleeping Dogs DLC. The next batch of videos will be Metal Gear Solid 4's continuation of Retro Replay. And then the second stream will be StarCraft II Heart of the Swarm's campaign continuing. Tuesday is going to be way different. Because Tuesday, here's the deal. I'm picking up God of War Judgment. I'm coming back here. I'm going to do a release day unboxing video. Then I'm going to start streaming immediately after that's uploaded to my Twitch TV channel. So all day on Tuesday, you're going to see God of War Judgment campaign. It's going to be like non-stop, starting probably in early afternoon, going through until I take my break. Then when I take my break, I'll probably upload my first batch of the Gears of War videos, and then I'm probably going to play even more. So both streams on that day are probably going to be the campaign, where I'm going to try to attempt to beat the campaign of Gears of War Judgment. Now, I don't know how long the campaign is, or if it's viable that I could even beat it in one day, but I'm going to make an effort to do so, okay? Now, I'll make the decision that day whether or not I want all the videos I upload to DSP Gaming to be Gears of War Judgment, or just maybe some and then split it off with StarCraft or Metal Gear. I'll make the decision. I'll make the call, okay? Then on Wednesday, here's the deal. Pandali is coming to visit me. She's coming here on the train at around just before 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm only going to have from whenever I start streaming to about maybe 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do my streaming, and then to get some uploads going up, okay? So there's probably only going to be one stream on Wednesday. It will be the last stream for the week, okay? That means all live streaming will go on hiatus as of Wednesday after that stream happens. And what it'll be is my attempt to beat the campaign if I haven't beaten it yet. If I did beat the campaign already, or if I beat it early, what I'll maybe do is do some online multiplayer gameplay on the live stream, okay? And then for the rest of the week, and this is what's really cool about me live streaming and now having such a surplus of footage, is that even though Pandali will be here and we'll be busy doing our own thing, hanging out, going out shopping, going to restaurants and stuff, and all the fun stuff that we like to do when we're together, I'm going to have enough footage that will probably take me through the entire weekend, I'm thinking, because Wednesday you'll have more Gears of War, you'll have probably some leftover StarCraft. Same thing on Thursday, probably more Gears of War, more leftover StarCraft. Then on Friday, probably even more Gears of War. If not, I've got Metal Gear Solid. And keep in mind, I'm also going to have the Sleeping Dogs DLC that I would have recorded on Monday. So I've got literally 4 playthroughs that can continue and or completely upload over the course of the week here on DSP Gaming. So even though I won't be here per se, you know what I mean? I'll be off elsewhere doing stuff. DSP Gaming will be full of new footage this week, and it's stuff that people want to see, ongoing playthroughs, continuations of playthroughs, and new games. So this is really cool that because I'm actually doing this streaming, I'm getting such a surplus of footage, I'm able to do that, okay? So that's what to expect this week, okay? No John Rambo, obviously, because I'm going to be with Pandali. No John Rambo. No smart guys. However, if you do want to see a wrestling commentary show, John has his own Pro Wrestling Smorgasbord, which he does during these bye weeks. He'll have that over on John Rambo Presents this weekend on Saturday, so go check that out, okay? Another thing, you might say, oh darn, well that means a week without co-op with Phil and John. We really like the co-op with Phil and John, and that's unfortunate. You would be mistaken, because guess what? This past Friday, when John was here for co-op, we did 2 streams. One stream was the Dead Space 3 Awakened DLC, which is already live completely on YouTube if you want to check that out. It was a really fun DLC, but it was kind of short. But also, we started our the Warriors on PS2 co-op playthrough, which I have not uploaded. So come Saturday, which is co-op Saturday, which is what people come to expect from Saturday, I'm going to have co-op footage. That's right. I'm actually going to have a surplus of co-op footage. And how awesome is that, that you're actually going to get co-op gameplay on a day when normally I would have uploaded nothing because I would have been with my girlfriend, okay? Sorry, my ear itches. So that's awesome. So not only are you going to get new playthroughs all week, even though I'm probably not going to be here to communicate with you guys, but you're also going to get co-op gameplay on Saturday. So it's like the best of both worlds. I get time off, and you get to watch new footage. So I'm loving this change right now, to be completely honest with everybody. The one other thing is that there is a possibility that Pandalee and I may do a live stream while she's here. We may do live streaming of gameplay of certain things. Now, we're tossing around some ideas right now. I've actually got a quite obscure PS2 survival horror game that I had for a while, and I never had a chance to play it. It was something that I was maybe going to do for Halloween one year, but at this point it's kind of old, and I'm thinking maybe that would be something fun for us to do when she's here. We could do some footage of that. At the same time, I know we'll be doing shitty horror games. That could be part of that series, or maybe we'll do some different ones on PC. I've actually got some other suggestions of shitty horror games that I could try out. I've got Amnesia: The Dark Descent to work after years. I mean, this PC I got last year, brand new, okay? And when I got it, Amnesia was installed on it, and then all of a sudden it stopped working. Like, I would try to run it, and it would crash and say there were audio errors. Well, I updated all my drivers and everything, and now it seems to work again. Maybe that's a possibility of something we can live stream. And the cool thing is, with the live streaming of those games, is that if they're PC games, we can have the webcam, the face cam, right here, and it's live, and we can have a live face cam while we're doing it. If not, I could still set it up for like console games for PlayStation. Even though it's delayed, we could still set up the face cam. So we may do that this weekend. It depends on what we feel like doing. We're not going to commit to it because if we're busy having fun doing other stuff, we don't want to say, oh crap, well, put everything on hold because we told everyone we were going to do a stream. You know what I mean? So it's a possibility. It's not a definite. But if we do stream it, we'll also record it, and that means that will also be footage that can be uploaded. So the bottom line is, starting the midday Wednesday, I'm not going to be around really to be doing communication with you guys or anything like that. There won't be any live streams, but there's going to be a large amount of archived footage, which I'll be uploading gradually over Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, okay? And then, next week, there probably won't be a weekend preview, but I may do one anyway, but there probably won't be one, to be honest. However, next week that week after is huge, okay? You got BioShock Infinite, which is one of the biggest releases of the year. Again, we've been waiting for several years. The game got delayed a bunch of times. We're so happy we finally get to play it. Probably, I'm going to be honest with everyone, there's probably 3 games this year that I'm anticipating. I'm sorry, yeah, 3 games this year that I'm anticipating the most, okay? Now keep in mind, I don't know what the PlayStation 4 titles are going to be, but out of the games announced this year, there's 3 games that I'm extremely excited for. The first is BioShock Infinite. The second is Grand Theft Auto 5, and the third is Beyond Two Souls. So those are my big 3 this year. The big 3 that I have a great expectation of. And I really think they're all going to be outstanding titles and outstanding streams and playthroughs that I'll be doing. So I'm really excited to do it. So I'm so pumped for BioShock Infinite that next week. In addition, there's an Army of Two game that I may or may not play. I really did not like the last one, and I may skip this one. And there's also a Walking Dead, supposed to be like FPS survival horror game. I don't know if I'm going to do that either. I'm kind of on the fence with a couple of these because I know I want to do BioShock no matter what. I want to do BioShock Infinite, but I'm kind of on the fence, wishy-washy about the other games. So what I'll probably do is, I'd like to hear what your feedback is on those games. Do you want to see me play those games? Leave the feedback in the comments on what you think about them. I'm sure you've seen more trailers and shit for those games than I have. Or the other thing is, do you want to see the continuation of StarCraft 2? Do you want to see the continuation of Metal Gear Solid 4? Are those more important focuses for you and you want to see me do those? Or would you rather see me try these other games? That's another thing that I got to really weigh and balance here. I can't play every game. I said this earlier this year. I'm changing my philosophy. I cannot play every game. So this might be a week coming up where I skip those 2 games. I only play BioShock and I continue with the other games that I want to play. We'll see what happens. But that's the gist of this week coming up. Basically, I'm going to be busy. Super huge live stream on Tuesday, a marathon of Gears of War. Another stream on Wednesday of Gears of War for the first half. Then I'm going to be busy for the week, but there's going to be enough footage that I think I'm going to be able to fill the time over the days. Keep in mind, I'm still going to have Darkstalkers archived. I have all this stuff that I can gradually upload, okay? The last thing I want to talk about is the state of my vlog-style videos, and when I say that, in particular, it's the hateful truth. Okay? Earlier this year, before I adopted the direct capture and the streaming, before I even imagined that I would, I made a statement that I wanted to focus more on my vlog-style videos. That I wanted to take the hateful truth from just being a series where for 2 years I just sat here on the couch talking about a game, to bring it back where I used to have all the video footage and everything in it. Well, I did do that, but unfortunately it became such a massive undertaking for me that I did not anticipate. And what I mean is, with my current configuration, with my computer, with the video editor that I use, it's not viable to make those videos like that because it takes an insane amount of work, an insane amount of editing. Just to give you some perspective, to do a Hateful Truth video review like the one I did on Dead Space 3, okay, with all the video footage and everything that I put in it, took me about 30 to 40 minutes to film, took me about maybe half an hour to get all the video clips I wanted, then took me probably about another 2 hours in the video editor to get it all lined up, and then took another 2 hours or more to encode. So you're talking over 4 hours of work. When I'm doing that, I can't stream, I can't be doing other things. It's just going to be me working on that. And it's just a massive time investment for a review that, previously used to get over, I'll be honest, I think my reviews and stuff used to get an overinflated amount of views. Like, I used to get sometimes 50,000 views on a video review, which was insane at the time. Now the bubble has burst, and things aren't as popular as they were anymore. There's 1,000 people doing reviews of everything. There's 1,000 people doing gaming on YouTube for money because it became, a monetizable thing, and I don't have as many views as I used to, okay? Now, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this is an inevitability of what happens when you're in a business where there's massive competition, okay? So for me to be spending 4+ hours on a single review that's going to get, what, 8,000, 10,000 views, when I could easily be playing more games, having fun, doing live streams, doing direct capture, and doing a lot more content than that, I don't think it's viable, okay? In addition, just this past 2 weeks since I've been direct capturing and streaming, I haven't had time to even imagine sitting down for 4 or 5 hours to work on a Hateful Truth review. Now, admittedly, there are a couple games that I played that I did not play the multiplayer, and therefore I'm not going to review them. Those games are Tomb Raider and Naruto, Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. Neither of those games was I interested in the multiplayer. I didn't want to review them. I just didn't feel like it. If you want to know if I like the game, watch the playthrough, okay? Or the credits, because in the credits of each one I also talk a little bit about what I think about them. But when it comes to other games, for example, God of War Ascension, I did play every mode of the game. And since I did play every mode of the game, I probably could do a pretty good review on it, but I don't know when the hell I'm going to have 5 hours to do it. I mean, just look at what I just talked to you about my schedule is this week. So, I think this is going to be the bottom line. Unfortunately, putting out these massive video reviews with massive video editing, taking up hours and hours of my time, is just not a reality anymore. It's not realistic. It's not a realistic expectation. I don't have the time to put into it, okay? I don't. I'd much rather be doing live streams, making direct capture footage for you guys, playing the games that I want to play, and having the footage come out in a timely manner, rather than say, oh, well, today, half my day, no stream, and only limited footage because I'm going to video edit this review that is going to take me 5 hours, and it's only going to get 10,000 views anyway because a lot of people apparently don't care about my reviews anymore. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating. So here's what I'm proposing. The hell that noise was. Here's what I'm proposing. I can continue to do reviews, but it's going to be on selected games, meaning I am not going to review every single game that I play, especially if there's a game, case in point, Tomb Raider, where I was really interested in the campaign, I had zero interest in the multiplayer, and I couldn't do a fair review. So there are going to be games that I play and I enjoy, but I'm not doing reviews of them. But when it comes to a game like God of War Ascension, where I can review it because I have played everything, the reviews are going to go back to the old style. It's just going to be me sitting here, me sitting here with the game in my hand, talking about the game, what I liked about it, what I didn't like. I'll try to abridge them, by the way. I'll try to not make them as long. I know they used to be like 30 minutes long. I'll try to have that. I'll try to make it about 15 minutes and be more concise in what I'm saying so that, you know, people aren't turned off and say, oh God, it's a DSP review and it's going to be 40 minutes long, so I don't want to watch it. I wish you would just get to the point. It's not going to be a 2-minute review like a lot of these stupid mainstream media do, because I think that's too much of a blurb and it's not enough information for you to make a logical decision on a game. But I want to be informative but not take forever. So that's my proposition. I can continue to do reviews, but the reviews are going to be for selected games that I feel that I'm qualified to do the review for. It's not going to be for every game that I play, and it's going to go back to the old style with no video footage in it, okay? So let me know what you think about that as well, okay, in the comments of this video. And please, I'm going to say this right now, don't fucking go there and say, oh, DSP, you made all these promises to us, and now you're not fulfilling them, and b. Listen, it was an experiment. I said I want to take less time playing games and uploading videos to focus on my vlogs. I did, and it didn't pay off. I saw no increase whatsoever in the views on the reviews. In fact, they got less views, you know? So this whole thing of having a vlogs-only channel is an experiment. In some cases, it's actually successful. Smarter Guys actually is getting more views than it used to on John Rambo's channel. And there are series on here that are getting pretty much the same views that they got over on DSP Gaming, including Ask the King and that kind of stuff. But to do a video review of that much work and not get, you know, anything back, anything positive out of it, then I'm not going to do it. And it's not because I don't want to, it's because I have better things to do. More people enjoy seeing me do the live streams. I enjoy playing the games more than doing a 5-hour work video review. Okay, I do. I'd rather be playing games. So if that's the case and there's no one really desiring that, then I'm just going to go back to the way it was. Or I could just stop doing reviews altogether like I did for the past several weeks. But now a lot of people seem to be complaining and saying they miss my reviews, okay? So that's my proposition. I'd like to know what everyone has to think about it. Weigh in on the situation. But if you're going to be just a fucking negative asshole and say, DSP's a hypocrite and a liar, just don't even bother. I'll tell you right now, don't bother. Because I don't need that kind of bullshit feedback. I need honest opinions from my fans and my viewers who want to know. I want to know what you think. I want to know, do you want to see reviews, or would you rather see me just do the streams and the footage? Is that more important to you? Or would you like me to do the reviews but understand that I can't do the video reviews anymore? It's going to be just me here talking about the game. Is that okay with you? I mean, I did it for 2 years and people didn't seem to have issue with it, and then all of a sudden people had issue with it. Oh, Phil, we're not watching your reviews anymore because there's no video footage in it. I actually got those comments and messages, and then I saw the views dwindle in the second half of 2012 on my reviews, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. Pretty annoying. Okay, so that's it for the weekend preview. I need your feedback, obviously, but this week going to be jam-packed full of footage, jam-packed full of new content. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Thanks a lot for bearing with me. I know this was a little bit on the longer side, but I really wanted to talk a lot about the stuff going on. I hope that you're pleased with the fact that normally a week where there would have been no footage or limited footage is going to be pretty much full footage all week, and a continuation of all the playthroughs that you've been watching and you enjoy and you want to see. So, thanks a lot, everyone. I'll see you for a new gameplay this week, and I'll also see you on the streams over at Twitch TV. Thanks a lot. Peace out.